This is an issue that historically and perennially been with the government of the day, that we do not treat our people with dignity, we don't treat Kenyans as real Kenyans, and we don't handle Kenyans the way we should. And Madam Speaker, I want to raise an issue which I saw where a member of parliament of Kituru Church South, Anthony Kibagendi, is being vilified, and in fact the House has decided that he has not behaved very well by him publicly mentioning that basically as members of parliament, even the Senate, we are becoming useless. That's the indictment that the public out here keeps us. And the reason is we need to capture the mood. We need to understand what Kenyans want. Those things that don't need politics, can't we fix them? I don't see how individuals who are complaining why they are not being paid their retirement benefits, how this can be politics. Surely we can sit in this house, set up a subcommittee, which is a given permission or through the statutory powers of the Labour Committee, and make recommendations, and those recommendations are final and binding. And we can seek consultation with the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeal and the High Court, and make sure that any of the laws we pass cannot be contradictory. And yet we operate like everything is normal. And yet our people don't get payments from the statutory bodies that were supposed to pay them. And yet we understand some of this money was actually stolen. The people who stole the money are not held accountable. So, Madam Speaker, I'd like to say that I agree with the report and I appreciate the good work they have done, but we need to look for a way. And I remember there was a time when the Speaker made a ruling and said, stop complaining that you don't have the teeth. Can we now begin to build the teeth in this house which can make Kenya a country that is governed and is respected the way it treats its workforce? With those few remarks, I want to say thank you, Madam Speaker, and I support.